Okay, Virgo. Yeah, nice. Um, I feel like you're ready for what the universe is going to be asking of you for this 2 year. I was going to do this off camera, but I figured I'll just start rolling and we'll do it on camera. Since Virgos are kind of a special sign in my life, yeah. I've had a lot of Virgo energy around me. So, you know, I was with a man for 9 years who was Virgo, Arcturian. I just say because he was half Russian. Yeah, he was. Anyway, so Virgo, we're feeling in our element. And I'll explain why, because the dragon card that I pulled, I just turned on my heat. Well, I just turned it off actually because it got hot really fast, but it was like blowing fuzz now. I feel like I have like fuzz. So I blew my nose and so I was like, do I have like Kleenex lint in there? Oh God. Anyway, I hate I like using water to clean my nose out, but I used a tissue. And that's why I hate it. Anyway. Virgo, you get me though, right? I'll turn the light on in a minute. We're just gonna pull this a deck that I got in a local shop here, unicorn deck. So I got that with, what else did I get there? A couple other decks, a couple tarot decks that I'll be using. And I'm trying to think if I got another oracle one besides this one there. I can't remember. Oh yeah, I did. So 2 oracle decks, 2 tarot decks. So I ordered a couple online, but I like to support local businesses, so even if it's a few dollars more, it's like I just walk there, so it's not like a big truck delivering and then causing more pollution, and so and that few dollars extra goes to like an actual like real family, not a big corporation, whatever. So, but it's balance. You gotta budget. You have a budget to balance. So maybe that's what's up for Virgo a little bit. Maybe you feel like you have a balanced budget. That's a good place for Virgo to be. It's not something that they maybe prioritize. As far as like the earth signs and how they are with money. But I think maybe you have learned some lessons in that, so you're feeling good about the flow and the Dragon Oracle card that came out. This is the unicorn deck. Beautiful. Looks like Aurora Borealis. I'll turn the light on and you can see the Christmas lights reflect. They were just like old ones, so I brought them inside. Half of them are like half the string is like half dim. I don't know. They don't make Christmas lights like they used to. Virgos, any older Virgos out there? I'm 41. Any older Virgos out there who have seen how things have changed? Yeah. So it's like they have 2 connected with this thing, and then so like the second half of it's like half dim, but the first, so I mean it's still good. So, and it's good for the kitchen because it's not too super bright. Okay, there we go. Delight, Virgo. Yeah. Maybe you had some anger you had to get over. You were courageous enough to do what you needed to do to get over something. Oh, 2 came out. Well, look at that. Goddess. Interesting, because I think, yeah, when I did for myself, the first one that came out was Goddess. But the Dragon Oracle was the earth and water. Okay, so that's very much... Okay, you're an earth sign. Okay, ruled by Mercury, so it's very analytical and computations. My mom's a Virgo. My sister's she's a September 21st. That's a Virgo Libra cusp, I believe, right? September, yeah. So I was with someone for 9 years who's Virgo. My mom's Virgo. My sister's a cusper. My twin or whoever, activator, you know, whatever, checkpoint person, yeah, he's Virgo. So, but if you think, okay, earth sign, water, earth dragon is what it was. Okay, there's ones that are just water, just earth, and then there's combination ones. So you got the water earth dragon. And I think it's one or the other. So if you've been more like rooted, you're being asked to go more with the flowing. Okay, because the earth and water are the 2 feminine elements. Okay, and it's interesting that the goddess card came out with that, because that perfectly complements the water earth dragon, because fire and air are masculine and then water and earth are feminine. So that's very much the goddess flow. So you might be, but you're ready, okay? It's like, this is delight. And I'll turn the light on in a second. But yeah, it's like delightful. That's what I was feeling. And that totally just flipped out. And that it's like, you're finding delight because, you know, you're an earth sign, and the Virgo, the virgin, it's very much watery, feminine, okay? And pure. So I think there's a lot of Virgos that might be kind of feeling delightful, like a Hepzibah, like, you know, just kind of delighted with themselves a little, you know, like, or a little bit more, or in a little bit healthier, more balanced way. So you're kind of looking at like whatever arises, you're like, oh, delightful. Oh, that should be delightful. Whatever we gain from this experience, it's going to be delightful. Okay, instead of like, so you can still, you know, like use that analytical side of you that you love, you know, that's so Virgo, Mercurian, you know. Mercury's a gauge, right? We always want to gauge where are we at. So you're going to do that, but more in a feminine, like, way that connects you to the earth or connects you to the people, okay? Because the 2 of 2018 reduces to 2, so it's a vibration of connection, balance, building, creation, very feminine. Okay, so the goddess card, ooh, okay, so if you're more, the point I was trying to make with the water and the earth, if you've been more rooted, like more, not stagnant, but just stationary, rooted, and now, okay, so you're asked to go with the flow a little bit more, and, okay, maybe just venture out however that, you know, translates to you. Excuse me, and the ones who are going more with the flow are kind of being asked to get out of that comfort zone a little bit, just to balance out and focus a little bit more on the, you know, getting grounded and being more in tune with the earth aspect, okay? Because the water and the earth, both feminine. I mean, you got, of all the dragons, you got the most feminine water and earth, okay? And here's goddess. I don't know if you can see the reflection of the little star in the card. From the Dollar Tree, you know, the little LED, is that what it's called? LCD? No, LED, yeah. I have a little butterfly one in the bathroom and a little star one right there. It's got green, red, and blue. So, so let's see what the cards have in store for you. That's why I was just going to do one reading a day, but I'm like, you know, Virgo's feeling exactly delightful. So here we go. I'm going to do it now. All right. So here we go. Turn the light on here. Alrighty. Okie dokie. Now. Let's see what we have here. Oh, it's like your wishes are coming true and you just feel, see, this is a really small one. Like a lot of the unicorns are really big, bursting. Oh, and interesting, when I read on the earth water dragon, they were talking about blooming, blossoming, and harvesting. And Virgo time that's kind of, you know, August, you know. It's around harvest. The beginning, the early harvest. Or late, you know, later summer harvests in August. So, see all the blossoming and blooming. Beautiful. Yeah, honor your divine feminine energy. See your inner beauty. Love every part of you. Yeah, especially the earthly and watery elements. And then it's just like, I mean, see how big, like, okay, like that one, big, a lot of them really big. And this is just so light and free, delightful. It's just a little one just flittering around, you know, along, just light as a whisper. Count your blessings and enjoy life. Take pleasure in simple things. Always expect the best. Yeah, so just very positive and feminine, flowing, going with the flow. Or being more rooted and grounded, okay, depending on, which one you need to focus on a little bit more in order to balance out the other, so. All right. You might hear my son. He's back and forth in his room today because he kept wanting to get into mommy's perfume, so. So, yeah. All the baby gates up and all that. Yeah, so mommy's taking a little break. So these are some garnets. My birthstone. The stone for January. Natural facets. 2 is a feminine number. The building number. See the natural striations there. Made by Mother Nature. These are raw and uncut. These are natural facets. They're very beautiful. Very much, okay, that red, like the blood, the earth, the soil, okay? The flesh, the life force from which all other life springs. See that little nubby on there? It's like a little outie belly button. It's like rebirthing itself. Maybe Virgos did some rebirthing of themselves. recently. So, oh, before I forget, are we plugged in? Oh yeah, we are. I don't know why that keeps doing black screen when I have it set to, oops, sorry about any jigglies. Yeah, I don't know. Weird things happen to my computer, so, you know. 'Tis the life. 'Tis the struggle. But your energy is delightful, Virgo. So let's see what comes up in the cards. Well, this deck, if it's not like perfectly smooth on the edge, it'll do a stick like that. So that's why with this deck, I gotta. Well. Come on, yo. Alright. You don't want to do it. Fine. Alright, no, we're arranging the cards, so please follow our directions. Yeah, we're contracted with only the highest of benevolence, so these are messages for those who are interested in self-mastery, tapping into the subconscious, connecting with the ancients, galactic family, your creator, your origins. Okay. So, Virgo, we're going to go month by month for January. What are the beginning delightful energies for Virgo for January? Okay, already, that's what I thought, okay. Two of Pentacles already right off the bat for January. Very balanced, very delightful, right? Nimbly bimbly, juggling some oranges. Oh, I'm gonna have a delightful breakfast. Okay, it's just like, you know. It's like one of those days in the spring or the fall or even like summer, but like earlier in the morning, okay, like when the weather is perfect and you just go for a perfect hike and you just can wear a t-shirt, some shorts, and it's easy breezy, grab some water, bring an orange and a, it's just like, it's just so easy, right? It's just, you're enjoying the simple things, nature, reconnecting with nature, okay? Strength card on the bottom, Two of Wands on the top. Yeah, stay strong to the path. I think Virgo did a lot of work to get here, okay? So stay strong, stick to the path, but take some delight in these energies, especially right off the bat in January. The World card was turned... Why was that turned around? The World card, huh? Usually don't have any upside downs in here, but yeah, let me just check. I got a couple because I don't want to, it doesn't really matter because I'm doing them as they flip out, but yeah, let me just do this really quick. I'm Capricorn, so Virgo, you can understand a little bit, my sister sign. Yeah, there was just one, it'd be one thing. I'm like, how? I don't know. I think when I put them back, oh yeah, I might have put them back on top of the deck, so I didn't see which way the deck was facing. Yeah, if I put them back on the bottom, then, you know, you can tell it. So the last reading, that's what I did, so. So the Virgo, you're delightful, so. Still strength on the bottom and Two of Wands on top. Okay, so it still applies. Stick to the path, stay strong. You did a lot of work. You have the skills when whatever creeps up, creeps up. You have the strength to be patient and all these higher virtues, okay? Real, true strength, okay? So right off the bat, very delightful. Two of Pentacles, yeah, there we go. There's a new energy. Delightful. And it's of the earth, and it's 2, so it's very feminine. Building. Going with the flow, so you're tapping into the earth. The harmonious frequency of the earth, because 2 is very much about harmony, balance, 2 things coming together. That are, you know, the pentacle is whole and complete of itself. And then comes into alignment with another pentacle, whole and complete of itself. And they play off each other back and forth and bring forth delight. So your water and your... Oh, there's the star card. That represents the Aquarius. But this is the visionary. This is, yeah, I think you're at a good place to where you're like, you can juggle some things a little bit more, not doing the hermit thing. Feeling more confident in your ability to adapt and acclimate and navigate through a situation, because this is the Holy Spirit guiding you. This is your higher self. This is your third eye, your visionary self, your etheric self. This is destiny. So that's February. Ooh, 9 of Cups is at the bottom. When the star card came out, it's like, ooh, wish upon a star. Virgo, what do we have on the top? Ooh, the Hierophant. So, your dreams, hopes, wishes, hopes, dreams, what you've been envisioning. Maybe it's with a person, 9 of Cups and Hierophant. It could be the spiritual growth too. So let's see. Excuse if you hear any banging on the walls. And he's a 5-year-old boy, what can I say? Shiva, Shiva, bam, bam. If it gets too bad, I'll go in there and make sure he stops. You know. Because I have to do that. So, I'm a single mom, what can I say? I don't have any help. But, I was feeling your delightful energy. I wish he was feeling that. Oh, he doesn't like the fact that he's, you know, has to be on punishment because, oh, we want to go around and around with the getting into mom's perfume again and dumping it out. Oh, his sweatshirt smells delightful. Yeah, he always goes for the same bottle too. I just have these little mini bottles, you know. Little you know, they're not expensive, $5 for a little mini bottle. It's just, you know, being obstinate, not cooperating. Virgos are cooperating. I feel like a lot of Virgos are cooperating. So that's February. Star card. What was it? 9 of Cups and yeah, Hierophant. So my son's a double Leo, so he's very vocal. He's very lyrical. Lyrin. Lion of God. Rrr. Very loving too, but so March. Oh, I think that's, oh, the Magician. That's so good to come after the star card. See, Virgo, you're all, it's just like, look at that, 2 major arcana, because you did this, okay? Because 2 of Pentacles is you. That's you choosing in each now what serves your highest good. This is your higher self, the star card. Oop. Okay, and when you do that, when you let spirit guide you, you have this awareness of everything that's available to you, how you create your own reality, and how it starts with the choices that you make. Okay, that puts you in a place of balance to where you can do this thing that the imagination does, drawing in the spirit, okay? And you anchor it down on earth using these 4 elements. And the heart chakra, see how he anchors using his heart, and he's got his heart in his hands there, and he's working his magic using his heart. That's where we manifest from. And he's connected to the earth, okay? He uses the elements of the earth, okay? And he also puts back energy just as a thank you. It's like a thank you note, okay? It's not, the earth doesn't necessarily need it, but it's just that harmony, balance of giving and receiving. The magician doesn't take more than he needs to work his magic. And he always asks permission from spirit. Okay, star card, end of the earth. Never taking more, okay, so that it creates an imbalance. 2 of Pentacles. So it's respecting self first, so that our higher self, we're more embodying more of our light, okay? And anchoring that down on earth. Yeah, it's a mental game. 2 of Swords on the bottom. This keeps coming up a lot. It's choosing what serves your greatest good in each now and brings you the most abundance. Okay, it starts with self, starts with thought, balanced thinking, brings in the higher aspects to guide you and lead the way. Your higher self is your directive. It's got the blueprints, the map, the codes, the keys. And then it gives it to the magician, and here's the 9 of Pentacles, to weave your dreams. And I feel like the perfect temperature right now, not cold, not hot, I'm not sweating, everything's like delightful. I feel this. So whatever comes up, coast through it. Okay, we have a few here. Is it more than 3? No, it's 3. Okay, we'll take them. Oh, and there's you, Hermit, on the bottom. Queen of Pentacles, the Sun card, and 10 of Pentacles. I was going to say, is that the 10? So the Sun card reduces to a 10. That's 19. So I got the Sun card, Bird Tribe, all that light, all that information, all that freedom, free spirit, purity, pure spirit. Okay, so that goes very well with the star card. The sun is a star, right? The 10 of Pentacles. The 10 now, okay? And there's the Queen of Pentacles. That's you, Virgo, in your feminine flow. Because that's earth and water, just like the Dragon Oracle card. That I didn't show, but I pulled that earlier. I hadn't pulled the unicorn one yet, so I figured, oh, I'll just do it on camera then. So that's Queens are water, and this is Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Earth, so there's your water and your earth. There you are in your flow. 10 of Pentacles, I mean, that is so abundant. I mean, you bring that water and that earth, and there is all the sun you need to make all those seed sprouts. Every single one of those 10 of Pentacles is like a seed, and you're the mother, the keeper of those seeds, and you channel and anchor that light. Okay, from Creator, from Source, from your higher self, the Star card, okay? It has to come from this, maintaining this balanced state, this delightful state in which you find yourself right off the bat in January, okay? So magic is going to start coming in February, and then you're going to start manifesting it in March, and then in April you're really going to see it blossom and bloom. And isn't that just perfect timing too? I mean, that's, you know, well, I'm in Northern California, so that's, oh, that's just so beautiful. And 10 and 10 and then Queen of Pentacles. And I mean, it's just, oh, so January, February, March, April. Okay, let's look for May. Okay, but there you are on the bottom right there. Hermit. There's a Virgo. Okay. Page of Pentacles on top. Okay, so this is brand new little sproutlings. Okay. Very abundant. You have all the sunshine. Okay, you just maintain that earth and that water that you are. So, yeah, May. Okay. So Virgo for May. This might be a little shorter one like Aquarius, because it's flowing, okay? You're an earth sign, but you're also that watery feminine, the virgin, okay? Pure water. 9 of Wands. Okay, that's okay. So, in May, a little bit of impatience maybe. Yeah, because there's a Page of Pentacles again on the top and 6 of Swords on the bottom. So you might want to walk away from it because you're getting a little bit impatient with, even though you know everything's in place, you have all the resources, all the abundance, it's all good to go. Let's see what that 9 of Wands is about. Because Page of Pentacles, so it has something to do with April. Yeah, don't get too, like, in your head, oh, just screw it all, you know, because it's that Mercury. Don't try to gauge it too much, because, you know, Mercury and the pressure, the temperature, okay, don't try to gauge it too much and then want to just throw in the towel and give up and walk away and not be mentally invested in it, because as a Virgo especially, you're, okay, everything starts with a thought and we manifest from the heart, okay, that's our heart song, is our call to the universe. This is our, like, phone. This is how we communicate. We radiate out of our heart and we receive. So just, this is what whenever it starts looking really good, in every other reading so far, then boom, okay, and it's just it's like this Saturn in Capricorn. It's going to be there for a few years. It is in every sign for about 3 years. So it's just going to be like checkpoint, like, okay, before you go on to the next, okay, we got more gifts for you. Make sure you're not taking the old into the new with you, right? He needs to take a nap, so I'm sorry, excuse me if you hear him in the background. So this 9 of Wands, don't revert back to, yeah, because this might be reverting back to the beginning of the same old way. When you go back to the beginning, if you got to go back to the beginning of the drawing board, the thought process, remember to come at it from a different perspective, not the same old. Okay, that 6 of Swords, you're walking away from the same old way that you used to analyze it. You're analyzing it through the feminine, earthly, okay, productive water that activates the seed in the earth. We're coming at it from that angle, okay. What's beneficial? Okay, don't throw away the work that you've invested. You have all these resources, you've invested a lot, the universe has invested in you. It's not trying to take anything away, it's just, it's for your own best interest. It's just a little checkpoint to make sure. Saturn, okay, is just like, it's just a checkpoint, right? Keeping the streets safe, however you want to look at it, but okay, that's all it's about. Keeping the travelers safe, including you, okay? Keeping those spiritual highways safe for all the travelers. So we just want to make sure that no one's bringing ego or old baggage or the same responses, that we're being very conscious about everything we do. We're consciously aware of our thoughts, our actions, how things are all connected. Okay, yeah. That's exactly what I was saying. The growth, okay, the maturity. That's all this Nine of Wands. January, February, March, April, May. In May, that Nine of Wands, okay. All that is a little pressure put on you, little screws put to you to just make sure, like, your reflexes, you know, the little rubber hammer that the doctor used. This is so stupid, right? It's like, does that thing even work? But it's just to check your reflexes, okay, to make sure that you're having the new ones that you built that are balanced, okay, not the old ones that we were just being unconsciously triggered, not aware of our thoughts and how all things are interconnected and interwoven, our part in everything. So that's just a checkpoint to make sure that you're ready to go on to the next step. Are you ripe for the picking? Are you ready for the next step, the next lesson? Everything's progressive, okay? So don't get stressed out. It's not a test. It's just a checkpoint, okay? You can go back if you drop something or hang out at the checkpoint for a while till you figure out what the heck they're trying to ask you. Because you're loaded off your ass, man, because you're so delightful, Virgo. You're like, why not be extra delightful? Spirit, hello, spirits. No, I'm just kidding. Because the star card. So in June, that's 7. Oh, and look at the Empress is on the bottom. When the 7 of Pentacles came out, that's very much just the peak of feminine energy. Water and earth combined. Yes, anchored. Activated. Water activates. Yeah, it's like she's letting go. So it's like the 5 of Cups on top, okay? But she's just like letting it go to the universe. Just turn it into a bird and let it fly away. Little birdie. Okay? So that's how you're going to respond. That's your maturity. That's your mature response. That's your flexing those spiritual muscles, right? And you're just proving to yourself that you're ready. Okay, all the timelines, it all exists, okay? The intergalactics and everything, they can all see everything and all potentials and everything, you know. That's why they're helping us and working with us, okay? They know we can do it. We're the ones that go in and out of doubt. And so that 9 of Wands is just there. We have 6, oh, okay. March, April, May, June. Yeah. So in June. So May, it's like, ooh, uh-oh. A little bit of a curveball. In June, you're like, got it. Click, out the park. All right? So don't worry about May. The universe is gonna, you know, it's just like a pit stop. They're just checking your oil and stuff, making sure you're good to go. They want you riding safe. So June, you're gonna put what you've learned to the test. And I think it's gonna turn out just fine. Because 7 of Pentacles is confirmation of that growth, so you got the job, buddy. You got the job. Oh God, that movie. Banana goes in for interview for a job for telephone repairman. Says, "You got the job, buddy. You got the job." X-ray cat. He's got X-ray vision. He sees. I can't even do it. He can see through wooden doors. X-ray, he's got X-ray vision, X-ray CAD. He can see through wooden doors. He can see what's on the other side. He can see the criminal on the you can see the criminal on the other side. You can see the criminal committing crimes on the other side. The intro to that movie, you can't even get past that. Freddy Got Fingered is the name of the movie. Anyway. Reminds me of Virgo inside movies and laughing. Virgos are fun to watch movies with. Yeah. Ooh, Judgment. Yeah, good judgment call. Good call. Good call. Good eye on the ball with that Seven of Pentacles, y'all. So July, you may be being called to rise to the next level, rise to the occasion. This is also Archangel Gabriel, okay, who's responsible for the sacral chakra, the breath of life, okay, breathes the breath of life. So our spirit, that star card there, okay. That's interesting because I was kind of getting that because the Holy Spirit, the star card, that's Archangel Gabriel, the Holy Fire, Holy Spirit. So I already got that in February. So some guidance maybe, okay, is coming in February. And then July, you're going to be asked, do you remember what I told you in February? Okay, that might be the case. So yeah, you're going to see rise to the next level because there's Emperor on the bottom. Okay, so just like I said, there's a world on the top. You're going to be called in July. I keep going, January, March, April, May, June. Yeah, July. Are you going to be ready? I think so, because there's a world, and that keeps coming up quite a bit too. This represents Saturn, the world card. Okay, and there's Emperor, Aries, Arise, Ariel, okay, of the Earth. Okay. July. Don't be scared. You can do it. Emperor, world, you have everything backing you. Universe is supporting it. The angels, your higher self, you can do it. You have the earthly resources. Got the skills to pay the bills. You worked hard. You know, did your family counseling, whatever you had to do, anger management, whatever. You know, Sexaholics Anonymous, whatever it is, you got it done. And Virgo is kind of like that. They like to have a program they go through. I mean, they can be spiritual workers, but they're more like they'd be a massage therapist or something. You know what I mean? Like a tangible, not necessarily a product. It could be a service, but you know, something of the earth, working their hands, okay, kneading the dough, getting their hands in there, putting the love into it. Okay, there you are, Hermit. There are 3. Oh, we got the Wheel of Fortune, the Hangman, and Hermit. So there you are, Hermit. So you're going to be asked to go inside and do the Hermit analysis and go round and round in the Hermit hamster wheel with it. Okay, but it's very watery flow. You got the light, so you got the masculine and the feminine, the two sides of the brain working together. This is your own path, okay? It's never been... it's been walked before, but in this card in the Shadowscapes deck, this is all really watery, okay? So there's no footprint, so there's no mapped out. It's been walked a million times, but it's specifically mapped out for your footprints to play at a certain time, okay? And you can't be guided by anybody else's path. Anyone else's path, okay? Because you can't see any remnant of it. So you have to be guided by your spirit, which this is your spark from your creator. Ooh, motorcycle. So Hangman, okay, go inside, gain the perspective you need, and come out and put that click on that wheel. Be ready to just release, no attachment, okay, Virgo. I know you like to analyze stuff so you can predict outcome and, you know, whatever. If it's something fun, betting or whatever it is. If you're a computer programmer like my mom, or it's just, this is kind of like, you're going to be sure about all the other stuff until you spin the wheel. But you're going to get there, and you're going to have all the confidence that built you up to that, because you gained the perspective, you went within, you know, you're confident, you're like, okay, I'm ready, and you do it. And it's also, you are also ready because you released attachment by going within, okay, gaining the perspective. That process led you to releasing the attachment of the outcome, and that's what gives you the courage to step up to that wheel, give it a click, let it go, okay? Wherever it lands, you know you can handle it, okay? So that's August. That's your time, right? Yeah. So I'm kind of getting that for some signs, like right around their birthday time, they're like really feeling that solar return, that masculine energy, drive, clarity. You got your information, you're prepared, you got it planned out. Oh, look at that, Ace of Cups. Well, you know you have the love of God backing you, okay? This is connection to all that is, connection to God, your galactic family, your higher self, the earth. This one cup. This is where we all emerge from, the love of God, okay? And Page of Wands, that's like that inner child, just that inner glow, that pure shine. All right, but then that's on fire. And Paige is a princess. That's Earth. Yeah, so Earth and fire. Oh, so you're getting the earthly part of you fired up a little bit. Yeah, I mean, had to focus on the watery part of your earth a little bit, and now you can tune into the fire aspect a little bit. And you have the love of God. You have divinity supporting it, so it's good. We can do anything we want as long as it's good, okay? And we need to know what good means. Good means it doesn't impose on anybody else's free will, and that includes Mother Nature's free will to, you know, it's very powerful, and the magnitude of her capabilities to balance things are great, but we just show our love and respect by I think it comes mostly from knowing how big of a part we play energetically, and just maintaining that. All these things are really gifts and blessings, okay? We just need to receive, maintain the harmony by not interfering with it. It's harmonized and balanced and perfect all on its own. And we're a part of that. God created trees. I mean, just out of pure love. Just for the sake of love. Right? Giving and receiving love. 6 of Pentacles on the bottom. 5 of Wands on the top. But that's the only reason there's conflict down here is so that we can overcome. So we can be stronger, rise to the occasion, move to the next level. And, you know, this is obstacles as opportunity for growth and coming together and cooperating. The struggle is learning how to give and receive and balance that. what flipped out here? Huh. Ace of Pentacles. Oh, Virgo, that's like you. One big juicy golden seed ready to just pop. What do you want to create? There's your world. Was that... I thought the world card was somewhere at the bottom of the deck. Bottom or top. Yeah. Okay, I thought it was one of the cards that came out, but... So September. Brand new beginning. Or this could be something very ripe, too. But it's going to lead to so much more than you could have ever imagined when it blossoms into more and more of itself. Because even though it's like a golden seed, here, make it whatever you want it to be, it's still whole and complete and mature in and of itself as a seed. So, but it's unlocking the potential. So all your potential of everything that is you is stored in this seed. It's like you're a kosh, okay? And you can tap into it, any part of it, and make that part blossom and bloom and create more seeds. And really tap into the abundant flow of that aspect. So, September. This is a good energy. August, September. Okay, so let's see what we got for October. For Virgo. Maybe, because of that Six of Pentacles and Five of Wands, maybe God wants, you to, whatever this, you got some project, these ideas formulated. Maybe there's a group thing that, engage a group in sharing this with them. Giving and receiving, okay, communicating back and forth. Virgo, ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication and gradient and gauging things, qualifying, quantifying, all that, the inner workings of things, the gadgets, the gauges. So that Six of Pentacles and Five of Wands, it makes this Ace of Pentacles, the potential can only be unlocked when the intention when you want this to blossom, the intention has to be to bring forth this flow of giving and receiving, the balance, okay? So there might be some conflict, a little struggle, that Five of Wands that brings forth that initiates that unlocks the potential of this, okay? So know that that's what that is when that comes up for you in September, okay? So October. Virgo, October. What do we have for you? I'm sorry. Big juicy virgin cherry ready to get popped. Okay, sorry. I had to say, as you came in, it was I don't know, one of the angels with a little bit darker sense of humor. Everything's all one. Cherries and genitals. I mean, it's all from... Ooh, cherries come in a pair. Ooh, are we going to get the Two of Cups? I think I just saw that card. Uh-oh. If the Two of Cups, I'm going to like... Okay. Hold on. We have the Ace of Wands at the bottom and the Hierophant. Don't even tell me that the Two of Wands is in here. If it's the Two of Wands and Lovers, I'm going to throw up. Just kidding. Okay. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords, Ten of Cups, and the Moon. This could be bringing a new spirit, a new life into the world, because Page of Swords, so Swords is air, the breath of life, Archangel Gabriel, okay. So, and it's a page, so brand new, and it's Ten of Cups, so very full and full of emotion and water, okay. It could be pregnancy because it's coupled with the Moon and the Page of Swords. But this also could be anything that's unclear. Go into, you know, feel into it. Go into the subconscious mind. Remember that new way of thinking. Okay, that's the Page of Swords. It's the new way that you're analyzing things through the subconscious mind, through the emotion, through the water. Remember, the ones that are more grounded in the earth, more tangible, earthly Virgos, virgins, okay, asked to be more watery. Okay, so maybe a lot of Virgos are being asked to be more watery in order to bring more tangible pentacles, earthly resources in. Okay, because I think in order for you to really go into the subconscious and into the emotional body, the reward will be the resources. It's not that like the universe is holding it back. What I'm saying is like it's an incentive for you, okay, to really explore this. And it's beautiful and it's fun and it's magical, and you past life regression and galactic communications and all, okay. But Ten of Cups is very much full, happy family. Moon can be the womb. Again, that's Archangel Gabriel, okay? Family, procreation, the genitals, the breath of life. So, yeah, I think Virgos might be having a lot of higher self communication with the angel, the star card here, and the Judgment, Magician. You know, because Virgo is an earth sign. I'm Capricorn. So, you know, we could be very finely tuned instruments as an earth sign. You know, and there's a lot of magic and manifestation, healing that can come of that. Not just like computer stuff and, right, Virgo? So get a little bit more emotional with it. Go more into the dreams, into the things that aren't so clear. The dream realm, the visions, the feelings, the emotions. They're not so numbers, right? Clear, concise, Virgo, compartmentalized, organized, clean, right? You know, no t-shirts sticking out of the drawers. Like the drawers are closed and there's no socks sticking out or anything like that, right? No cupboard doors are left open in a Virgo's home. I'm Capricorn, so I know. But, you know, depends on your chart. But, so, yeah, for this to sprout, okay, in September, you got to bring in a lot of water. Okay, pregnant, water, womb, the subconscious. Really think about the aspect of water that you want to bring to sprout this seed, okay? But it's going to be more of a feminine thinking, more of a new way of thinking. The Page of Swords, a little bit new way of thinking. More through the moon, the feminine, Ten of Cups, dreams. The more obscure, more hidden, more unclear. Got to kind of go in there and really look around. But this is the work you need to do in order to germinate this golden seed, this offering, okay, of your potential. So October, it would be kind of, in October, kind of, the spirit realm, the veil thins a little bit more in contact with the animal medicine and the ancients. And so star family, okay, so the Ace of Wands on the bottom, Hierophant on top. So you're really going to lock this down and get it started. Okay, lock it down. Hierophant, good, solid, lock it down. That Ace of Pentacles is locked down and solid. It's promised, okay? And you got the fire backing you up. You got the universe, everything, the initiation is going to get started. Don't worry. You just need to do what you need to do here in October, which is go into more of the subconscious, feminine. Maybe you'll be having more dreams, okay? Maybe in October, if you don't have a dream journal already, that it's going to be a time where a lot of dreams. In February too, a lot of stuff might be coming in, okay? So everyone these days should have a dream journal because it's just a must. But most people, they're watching tarot and stuff. It's probably someone who already does that kind of thing. So November, Virgo, let's see here. Virgo for November. Whoa. There's a Hierophant again. It keeps wanting to come up. Okay, so and Seven of Wands or Seven of Cups was in my hand. So don't worry. It's sure. Okay. It's locked down. Hierophant. Don't get dismayed and deluded with Seven of Cups and start thinking because based on timing or this is why the in August, okay, this wheel card, you have to detach from the outcome in order to be ready to click it. Be offered this golden seed, the Ace of Pentacles, okay. Releasing the attachment to outcome. Virgo is really being asked to do that. I know, right? You want to know all the schematics, but you can't. It's just that's the thing that Virgo needs to go through. You need to be in more of the watery, feminine, kind of the unknown moon energy and just trust it. Know that it's the rewards of going through that are promised and you're protected and it's locked down and it's just part of the schooling down here. It's part of the institution of Earth. The Hierophant again, okay? Ace of Swords is on the top. Okay, again, that's truth. That's God's truth. That's just like lightning bolt straight from heaven, light code, bam, activation, upgrade, downloaded. Okay, institution of God, Hierophant, Ace of Swords. I mean, oh, and the Justice card was the one that flipped out. So there's Ma'at, there's your heart. Make sure your heart is light. Light as a feather. Light as a feather, stiff as a board. Oh, wow. Right? Silly kids. So this is the Divine Feminine. Okay, she's coming in to say, did you get the dream journal? The dream journal? Did you do the meditations and allow the visions to come in? Okay, you're not trying to do activate my third eye and astral travel. No, you're doing a receptive, receiving, feminine, receiving meditation, Virgo, because you need to receive. The water or the earth receives the water. So this is you balancing your earth and your water. Feminine, flowy Virgo. Whether you're a man or a woman, doesn't matter. Virgos are very much tapped into the feminine. But because they're ruled by Mercury, they can be that very much that masculine, left brain, analytical. Okay, so this is balancing those two things. or balancing two aspects of the feminine, okay? But make sure you keep your heart light. So justice is served, your promise, it's redeemed, you're redeemed, you get what was promised to you, what you were contracted to. If you do A, then you get B. You did A, so you get B. It's just simple as that. God doesn't play tricks, so very true, just, upright, loving, fair, balanced, harmonized. But this is Ma'at in this deck, so she says your heart has to be light. All right, that new way of thinking, that Page of Swords, okay? It's coming more from the right brain. Okay, when you analyze, we're coming more from the right brain aspect of it. So you're analyzing it more through the body, through the emotions, okay? Earth and water. Not the Mercurian mind, because this is the Page of Swords, so it's saying a new way of thinking coupled with the Moon and Ten of Cups. So it's saying that this new way of thinking, in order to progress, get what you want, the universe is promoting and supporting the two energy. Okay, so get in tune with that watery flow. That's going to be your new way of thinking. Okay, that's going to maintain, sustain, and this is Major Arcana. So the balance is being supported by Source, by the universe. Because you did in October what you were called to do. You know, paying attention to those quiet messages, okay? The researching dream analysis. I do that as well. So once I'm done with all the zodiac readings, I'm going to do a little video maybe summarizing some of the main messages and talking about a couple things and some teachings, and but yeah, just the services that I provide besides just oh, come on, screen, don't you do this to me. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm like, I had to see, it keeps going black when it's not supposed to do that, but anyway. And then I have to push the button and I'm like, oh no, I hope I didn't have the mouse right on the stop. So December. So Justice in November was, oh, wasn't that the Hierophant and the Ace of Swords top and bottom when that came out? So so see, you get all that precise, you know, traditional. Virgo likes that, you know, logical, traditional, precise, clear, hard copy, right? So you get that with the Ace of Swords and Hierophant, and the Justice card flew out. So those three are... See, it's like... That's what I'm feeling for a lot of people. You do this work to either maintain or get you into a place of balance by two things, like internally partnering up, or you and the earth, or you and others, and they might put you in a situation where, okay, now you partnered up with your subconscious and your water, or you know, the earth. Now we want you to partner up in a group. Okay, now we want you to partner up with, you know, other aspects, astral aspects of yourself. Okay, your etheric body, your your dream your waking dream, your sleeping dream, unifying those. Okay, so it's just fine-tuning, getting you out of your comfort zone a little bit to fine-tune another aspect, and then placing you in situations to just test the waters and make sure, yeah, I am balanced because I can, this situation, yeah, good, check, thumbs up, good to go. Now I get placed in this situation. Okay, good, yeah, it worked out, good, right? You had the skills and the tools that you all, okay, learning in the classroom, then we go out in the field and put it to the test, and then when we do that, we get rewarded with more of our, it's like our comfort zone, but now it's full circle, more complete, whole, and balanced, and it's not comfort zone from a fear of going outside of our comfort zone. It's like, oh, we can just appreciate coming back to our comfort zone, like, oh, hi, comfort zone, I missed you. You know, it's not like, oh my god, my comfort zone, oh my god, oh my god, okay. So, yeah. 5 of Cups, High Priestess, yeah. So it's going from, that's exactly, like, from, no, I don't want to do the water thing, I don't know, because I'm just gonna cry and it's messy and that's not concise and I hate that because I'm Virgo. But you're like, no, whoa, when I go to the water, I'm High Priestess. What? I can do this. I can do the feminine. I can do the water. I can do the flow. Yeah. Okay. December. Did I say that was December? Well, whatever happened, Justice came out for November. Okay, so let's get December. Okay, last month for 2018 for Virgo. It's interesting that delight, very light, okay, goddess, those unicorn cards that came out, and the first card is 2 of Pentacles for January, and then the star card, excuse me, for February. So I mean light, like just let your spirit take you. Let your spirit guide you. Let it like take you, really. Virgos can kind of escape into their own little world, so it's like they go on a whole like journey. They don't even have to leave their room. You know, like my mom gets all into her paintings and all that. So you're not going anywhere. You're receiving, right? So you're being taken. Like the feminine, like the virgin, like the flow. You're just being swept away. You're being taken. Okay? But it's not by anything. It's you. It's your higher self. It's the star card. So what came out here? Oh, the Fool. I said it's you. You're being taken, swept away by you. Oh, Virgo, I love that for December. See, it's like justice. Boom, you get to be you. Any aspect now. Because you did the work to fine-tune each aspect. Okay, now you're running like a Humvee or I don't know. Okay, so that's November, and this is December. So it's Justice in November. That's like balance, a blessing of balance from Source. Okay, and then again another major arcana, the Fool card. That's December. That's all you, fully you, fully you. 0 point energy. Energico. You're in the womb. You're you. rebirthing yourself, redefining yourself over and over and over again. Rediscovering the true you through the eyes of God. Through this process, guided by God, overseeing the whole entire process. So trust in it, okay, Virgo? Because you have the Three of Cups. It's time to celebrate, okay? It's on the bottom when the Fool flipped out. And the Knight of Cups on top. That's some fire and water. That's some steam. See now, right? Now the love gets to come in. Maybe you're going to have some gatherings and party time next year around this time. And you might meet someone very interesting. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Been uglies, just kidding. Alright, so yeah, Three Cups on the bottom. Knight of Cups on top. So that's some fiery, passionate celebrating. Oh, a fool in love is a fool indeed, right? The best kind of fool there is. The best way to be. That's you, born brand new. Full circle, coming back to your truth. Having gained all this wisdom of the Divine Feminine for this 2 year. And that's what it's all about. The rise of the Divine Feminine. Partnerships, building, procreation, love, abundance, color, music, art, all the beautiful beauty, the blossoming, the essence, the flower essence, the aromas, the aesthetics. All right. Okay. I love you guys. Yeah, have a great 2018. Peace and blessings to you all.